What is going on, everybody? Good afternoon. We are fresh off a Pirates Game 1 victory in the doubleheader against the Nationals. So while we wait for Game 2 first pitch is 6:05 Eastern Time. We're right past 4:30 right now. So let's get a stream in. I didn't do this on Thursday night mainly because it was the NFL draft, and I figured everybody was pretty much going to be watching that Thursday night. So yeah, here we are. So just kind of give you some background. This is our fifth installment of Out of the Park. It's June 1st. Pirates are 29-25, 2.5 games back in the NL Central. They're clinging on to a wild card spot. Currently, if the season were to end today, May was nice. It was a good month of May. And as I said, now we're heading into June. We start off June with a series against the first place Cardinals. So big series coming up, 3-game set. Then we hit up a 3-game series against Oakland. So nice home series kind of coming up here. We got 9 straight home games. See if we can do some damage this month. Let's see. We got 9, 12, 16 home games in June as opposed to 10 away games. So yeah, hopefully we can make some noise here. But let's kind of get right into things. We're gonna simulate today. One good piece of news that's coming up here. Matt Gorski almost off of the IL. He's got 4 days left before he's healthy. He's got a sprained ankle. Pretty much was out all of May. Had a really good April. He's been hitting 300, 866 OPS. Once he's healthy, I'll get him down maybe 2-3 rehab games, and then we'll get him back up here. So let's get going. All right, so 2.5 games out. We got St. Louis up. Miguel Castro looks like he's on the trade block. Is he somebody that we want? Like I said, we could use probably some more bullpen help. And I mean, he's not too bad. I like the sinker. Movement's good. Let's just see what the Diamondbacks would want for him. Typically, these people want like something crazy. So I mean, they're not even saying anything would work out. So we'll pass. We'll move on from there. But yeah, let's get going here. We've got Rich Hill. It looks like on the mound, starting against Jack Flaherty. So first game of the Cardinals series. As I said, big series here. Let's see if we can at least take 2 out of 3 of these. That would be nice. As usual, we will play the Sunday games. This was a Friday game, so we're going to simulate it. And we take game 1, 7-3, move within a game and a half of the Cardinals. That's what we want to see. Carlos Santana, his 13th home run of the year. Endy Rodriguez, Andrew McCutchen, Ke'Bryan Hayes, each with 2 hits. Rich Hill picking up the win. 4 scoreless innings of relief. We'll take that. All right, now we've got Johan Oviedo, who's been on fire, and we've got him going up against his old team, Jordan Montgomery and the Cardinals. Ooh, loss. All right, so game 3 of this series is going to be the rubber match. Castro with 2 hits. Endy 3 for 3. It would be nice to see Endy heat up. He's had a little bit of a rough start to his major league career, but that's back-to-back games with multiple hits. So not bad there for Endy. Oviedo didn't pitch bad. 2 runs in 5 innings. Bednar, Bednar, 3 runs in the 9th. That's not what we want to see. What's up, Bucko Mike? How we doing? All right. Andrew McCutchen wants to negotiate an extension. And you know what? He's playing pretty well. Let's just see what it would take. I am open to offering Andrew McCutchen an extension. 1 year, $7.5 million. Let's see if we can get him for 1 year, $6.5 million. Ooh, sounds reasonable, he says. Let's go ahead and submit that. We want to keep Kutch in Pittsburgh as long as we can. That's what we're going to do here. All right, so we've submitted a 1 year, $6.5 million extension for Kutch. NL All-Star Game voting update. Brian Reynolds is still third as for left fielders, and he remains the only Pirate who is in the top 3 of any position. All right, rubber match. Mitch Keller versus Adam Wainwright. Keller's been struggling this year, but he's on a little bit of a roll. He's won 3 of his last 4 starts. If you see here, he started off the year 0-5 with an 11.20 ERA. Just a pretty abysmal first few starts for Mitch Keller. But his last 4 starts, 0 earned runs, 1 earned run, 4 earned runs, 1 earned runs. The team has won all 4 of his last 4 starts. So let's keep that going. Rowanzi extension. We can talk about it. He's pitching all right. You know what though? Like, it's still real early to do an extension for him. Like, he's just over 1 year of service time. It just doesn't make sense to do it right now, especially in this game, because like when you sign people to extensions, they tend to like want a lot of money in those pre-arb and arb years, and you're better off waiting until like year 4 or 5. So we can definitely discuss that at some point. But yeah, I mean, if we just go in here and we say offer an extension to Contreras, like he wants $1.1 million. Like, what if we signed him to a 10-year extension? He would want $115 million over 10 years. I mean, that's not terrible. That's buying out, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years of arbitration. The issue here, though, is like his ratings still aren't excellent. Like, he's just kind of like a regular. Like, if this were real life Bucko Mike, I would sign Rowanzi to 10 years, 116. But it just doesn't make sense to do in this game because I'm going to be paying him $750,000 for the next 3 years. Like, I'm going to hold off on that. And then pitchers, you just never know. You never know what's going to happen with them. We're going to hold off. 6 for 60. Again, why would I do that? He's going to make less. Like, we have him for 6 years, so there's no point. All right, let's go ahead and let's play this game. Keller and Wainwright. Kutch is on fire. That's what we like to see. Looks like everybody is good. No one's injured. No one's tired. So, all right. But yeah, we'll definitely start talking about a Contreras extension in a few years if he keeps this up. Keller's got to step it up though, because I would like to extend Keller if we can. But all right, let's see what we can do here. Rubber match of the series, big game. We're 2.5 back of the Cardinals in the standings. Keller and Wainwright. All right. Fly out for out number 1. Yeah, I mean, in this game, I'm not ready to just go ahead and extend Keller just quite yet. I mean, he's a 42 overall in this game, and I mean, he has a, as you can see from his performance this year, he hasn't been doing all that great. But that doesn't mean he can get back on track. So I wouldn't mind getting Reynolds to do an extension, but he does want quite a bit of money in this game. He wants a lot more money in this game than he did in real life. All right, leadoff single for Cruz. But Reynolds is having a real nice year. All right, Cruz gets the second on that. Yeah, 42. Not great. All right, Santana, let's get him home. Nope. Dude, how about those real-life buccos, though? Can we talk about them for a bit? Today's game was like... They didn't even play well today, I feel like. And they're just... And they won by 3 runs. Just because they were simply the better team. They're so much fun to watch right now. And, like, legit, they're good. Yeah, Andujar with a huge game today. All right, nice 0 put up there by Keller. Sawinski, fly out. Oh, Andy gets hit. There should be an option to charge the mound. It should be an option for that. Oh, that swing that Andujar had on that home run was... it was pretty crazy. That ball was like 4 inches above the strike zone. He just like... He like helicopter swung it out of the ballpark. And then Bednar with the guns out in the bullpen. They're just, like I said, they're having fun right now. They're playing good. It is a fun time to be a Pirates fan. All right, get him here. Get him here. Okay, nice. Got him. I thought he was safe there. All right, 3 scoreless from Keller. We need some runs. Key Brian Hayes. Line drive single. All right, Hayes advances on that. Should be a sweep. Yeah, I agree. I wonder what happened there. I wonder if Wainwright got hurt because they just took him out. He had to have gotten injured. I wasn't paying attention there. Interesting. So Wainwright out after 2 2/3 innings. Dude's washed up anyways. Oh, Arenado. Home run. We're down 1-0. That's no good. We got to get some runs. He went down with a Hayesitis. He got Hayesitis. Alright, come on, Santana. Nope. Ooh, 40 strikeouts for Jack Swinsky on the year. He needs to, I mean, he's basically a league average hitter at this point. Yeah, he's doing alright. Alright, Keller. Bounce back. Put up a 0. No more runs. Here we go. Base hit. It's turn 2. All right. Hey, good start for Keller. 5 innings, 1 run. We just got to get some offense going. Drop in there. There we go. ND leadoff base hit. Yeah, Bucko, like 80. 80 is the highest you can be rated in the game. And yeah, Keller's a 42. So he's not all that great in this game. I'll get down. Nope. Jake Woodford just mowing us down. There we go. Castro into right. Endy into third. All right. Runners on the corners for O'Neal Cruz. 1-0 ball game. Come on, O'Neal. Flies out. All right, Keller's at 76 pitches. He's Rich Hill. Yeah, I mean, that's about what Rich Hill's rated. I'll have to look. But it's right around there. All right, there's a nice 1, 2, 3, 6. So he gives up the run in the 4th. And that's all. I am curious to see. He's at 87 pitches right now. We'll let him start the 7th, most likely. But we're going to have somebody warming up, just in case. Let's get a righty warming up in the pen. Stevenson. You know what? Let's get Will Crow. No, it's 1-0 game. Stevenson. Yeah, Holderman looked good today. All right. So we got Mitch Keller at 87 pitches here in the 7th. 1-0 ball game. We are trailing 1-0. We got to keep it that way. Big strikeout of Dylan Carlson. Two outs. There we go. Let's go ahead and let him finish this inning. Get Tyler O'Neill right here. All right. So Keller goes 7. 7 innings, 1 run. Great outing. That'll be it for him. Let's see. We got righty, switch lefty. We'll get Stevenson up. When the inning starts, we'll get a lefty up, but we'll go in with Stevenson. All right, get on base here, Jack. All right, leadoff walk. Let's go, Andy. All right, back-to-back walks. We're in business. We are in business. Andrew McCutchen with runners on first and second. Another walk. 3 straight walks to start the 7th. Ken Giles has just walked the bases loaded. Hayes hits the gap. Let's go. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Pirates take the lead 2-1. Let's go. Big double by Brian Hayes. And there's still nobody out until that strikeout. 1 out. All right, Cruz. That should be deep enough. Safe. Sack fly by Cruz. It's 3-1. Your softball pitcher is pitching. Hey, you know what? We used to have a pitcher who walked a lot of batters. We recently got a new one this past year. Way better. Way better. At least when it comes to, making sure he's throwing strikes. I'm not going to trash talk our old pitcher because he's still a good buddy of mine, but dude walked a lot of guys. All right, Stevenson's in. We are going to get Garcia warming up just in case we need him for Newt Bar. Nice strikeout. Strike 2. One, 2, 3, 8th. Let's go. Let's get Bednar up. Getting outs is the key. G-Man Choi, on-base machine. Santana walks. We've been drawing a lot of walks. How many walks is that so far? It's our 5th walk. All have come in the last 2 innings. Cardinals bullpen. Wild. They're wild. Bednar hasn't pitched well in this game. You're right. I agree. He needs to... this is where he bounces back right here. 3-1 game. Bednar going in. He's got himself... a 3.74 ERA. So, like, he struck out 34 in 21 and 2/3 innings. So, he's missing bats. But, yeah, he has given up quite a few runs. He hasn't been the David Bednar of real life. Let's just say that. But he's 2nd in the majors in saves. Gets out number 1. There's a base hit by Arenado past Hayes. But, yeah, he hasn't been his usual self. We're one out away, guys. 1 out away from taking this series. Strike 3. Big series win. So the Cardinals come into PNC Park with a 2.5 game lead in the Central. Pirates take 2 out of 3. Nice game there. Ke'Bryan Hayes with the big hit in the 7th. Two-run double with the bases loaded. Keller gets his 4th win in a row after starting off the season 0-5. Stevenson, Bednar, outstanding jobs. Good game. Good game. So we move within 1.5 games of first place. Still got a wild card spot that we are holding on to. Matt Gorski is almost back. Things are going well for the Buccos right now. So nice opening series. So we got 3 games up against the Oakland Athletics. Oakland is, let's go ahead and we'll simulate through today. We'll take a look at the waiver wire too before we knock out this series. But hopefully the A's suck, and so we're gonna send Gorski on a rehab assignment for just a couple of days. Hopefully this series, and then we'll see him back. All right, so the Oakland A's are 31-30 somehow. They're in 3rd place in the West. So they're playing pretty well. But we've got 3 games at home. Brubaker, Contreras, Rich Hill, who have all been pitching pretty well. Let's take a quick peek at the waiver wire, see if there's any relievers that are interesting. Shelby Miller. I don't really want to mess with Shelby Miller, to be honest with you. I don't know if we have the money for Shelby Miller, but he's having a pretty decent season. He could be used like in a long relief role too. All right, so Shelby Miller's available. Joel Payamps is available, who didn't pitch terribly last season in Kansas City. Don't love his stuff. I prefer to have better stuff out of the bullpen. Tyler Wade, meh. Lamont Wade Jr., meh. Shelby Miller's intriguing, though. Not having the money for Shelby. I have enough money to claim Shelby Miller. It's just a matter of, do I want to claim Shelby Miller? His stuff's good. He's put up a pretty decent season. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of leaning towards picking up Shelby Miller. He had a bad May. Yeah, no, we're not going to mess with it. Not going to mess with it. Screw it. All right, let's keep an eye on Gorski down there in the minors. We're going to, like I said, he's going to have 3 days. He'll join the team for the weekend series against the Mets. But we'll get him some playing time down there just to get reacclimated. But let's go ahead. Let's simulate this series. Game 1 win, 2-1 victory. O'Neal Cruz 2 hits with a double. Swinsky 2 hits. Brubaker knocked out early, 3 1/3 innings. But the bullpen came in, shut the door down, 5 2/3 scoreless. What happened to Brubaker? Oh, there's a rain delay. 70-minute rain delay. So that was why That was why he got taken out early. Somebody wants to know if we want Tanner Scott. No, we don't want Tanner Scott. All right. We're still a game and a half back of St. Louis. Not having the money. Things I thought I would never hear. Yeah, you probably wouldn't imagine hearing we don't have money for Shelby Miller, but here we are. Oh, no. Fragile Haze. Bucko Mike strikes again with Fragile Haze. Ke'Bryan Hayes, oblique strain. He's going to be out 4 to 5 weeks. Don't love that. Don't love that. He's been playing okay. Like, he's hitting okay. And his defense is just so good. Damn it. Don't love it. All right. Well, now we need to replace him. Oh. We've got Triolo. Triolo plays a good third base. He's been hitting just fine. I feel like he's probably the guy to plug in here. But I've also had him playing left field against lefties. So, I wanted to give Gorski a little bit more playing time down here in AAA. But I may have to just bring him up. Yeah. So we're just going to bring Gorski up after one rehab game. Let's go back in here. Triolo's going to shift to third full time. Gorski is going to go into... Gorski's going to go to left. Kutch is actually better in left than right. Let's do this. Gorski will go to right. How's Santana doing against righties? He's definitely doing better against lefties than righties. But he's doing okay. I feel like I want Triolo playing more. I mean, I want Gorski playing more. What do we do here in the outfield? I want to keep Jack in there against righties because he's playing well against righties. Oh, Reynolds in left. I think we just... All right, let's actually do this. We're going to put Gorski in center. Reynolds to left. And I think we're just going to roll with no Gorski against righties. I don't really know where I can squeeze him in. I don't want to sit any of those guys, really. Yeah. All right. I think that's what we're going to roll with Hayes out. All right, let's finish the day. All right, we got to win this game against Oakland. We got to take this series. Who do we got on the mound? Rich Hill versus JP Sears. Loss 7-1. That's no good. Matt Gorski back with a triple. Dowry Moretta, not good out of the bullpen. Garcia, bad out of the bullpen. But offense only scored 1 run. Andrew McCutchen is day-to-day. with a mild hamstring strain. All right. Series against the Mets at home. Pirates have dropped to 3.5 back. Cardinals are on fire right now. 3.5 back of the Cardinals. Still holding on to a wild card spot. No Hayes. We'll play the Sunday game here as usual. All right, we got a trade proposal. The Padres would like to send us 22-year-old Sergio Sanchez and first baseman Nathan Martorella to the Pirates for Tyler Heineman. Heineman's actually not bad in this game. Martorella doesn't look that great. Sergio Sanchez doesn't look that great. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna reject that one. We're gonna reject that one. Oh, and we won against the Mets. Series opener against the Mets. No one was more... Endy Rodriguez revenge game. No one was more impactful than Endy Rodriguez in the 7-6 win. He was 2 for 3 with a homer and a walk. Big game for Endy. O'Neal Cruz, 2 hits. His 11th homer of the year. Endy's second homer. Endy's heating up. He's got that OPS up to 709 right now. I like it. I like what we're seeing out of Endy. He's acclimating well to the majors. Took him about a month or so to get comfortable, but he's there now. Mitch Keller knocked around quite a bit, but the bullpen picks him up. Bullpen goes 6 2/3 innings, gives up just 1 run. Great job by the bullpen. Hayes, Prego, Kutch, Santana, Jack Joe, Castro Marcano, delay game. Yeah, I saw the lineup in game 2. At least Maggie's not playing, right? I was a little concerned they were gonna have him start one of these games. All right, we got Oviedo versus Verlander. Oviedo's been really good this year, really good. This would be a nice win. Ooh, 11-1 loss. Let's talk about this, though. Before we go into the game, Andrew McCutchen signs his 1-year extension. So Andrew McCutchen will be a Pittsburgh Pirate in 2024. The fan reaction is amazing. Fans love it. So, yeah, Andrew McCutchen. Signed him for next year. So he's going to be on a 1-year, $6.5 million extension. Not bad. Not bad. Like I said, he's putting together a nice little season. He's got a 111 OPS plus. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's let Kutch stay in Pittsburgh. All-star voting. Reynolds is still 3rd among left fielders. He's probably going to just kind of stay there. I can't imagine him passing Soto or Schwarber. But he's playing like an all-star. He's got a 128 OPS plus. So nice season so far for Reynolds. All right, so here's the rubber match. This is it's a Sunday game, so let's go in and play it. We're gonna have JT Brubaker versus Kodai Senga. Let's go ahead and let's get in here. Let's go. Kutch with the extension. I am gonna sit Kutch though in this game. I think he's a little banged up. Give him a day off. We're gonna go with let's go with Gorski. Let's go with Gorski out there and right. All right. Gorski, since coming back, playing well. He is 3 for 8 with a triple. All right, let's go ahead and get in here. Hedges is starting at catcher today, and he's tired. So, Sunday lineup. Hedges in the Sunday lineup. Look at Jeff McNeil. He's got a 100 contact rating. Jesus. All right, let's go Brubaker. JT Brubaker. He's 6-3 with a 3.88 earned run average heading into the game. Facing the Mets. Looks like Jeff McNeil with a leadoff single. Yep, strikes out Nimmo. Fly out. Let's get out of this. Get him Cruz. There we go. Scoreless first inning for Brubaker. All right. O'Neal Cruz, who's pretty much a Pirate for life after the extension we signed back in April. What was that O'Neal Cruz extension for everybody who's kind of new to the stream here? 10 years, $108 million deal for O'Neal Cruz we agreed to back in April. So he is locked up for quite some time. Reynolds strikeout. So we've locked up Cruz long term. We got Kutch coming back next year. Who should we go after next? Who should we look to extend? I'm all in favor. Oh, Lindor just crushed that ball. Down 1-0. I would love to extend Brian Reynolds. We need to see if we can get his asking price a little bit down because it's really high right now. But I would love to extend him. All right, let's go JT. This isn't looking good. Homer, single. And another hit. Bases loaded, nobody out in the second. Oh, wild pitch. Not great. Mike, you say Oviedo next? We can look at it. I say he's pitching really well. God, they just keep... This is bad. Like, I need you to go more than 1 inning, JT Brubaker. I need you to go more than 1 inning. The bullpen just pitched, what, like 7 innings the other day? Like, you gotta get some outs. You can't just go 1 inning. Get this double play. 4-0. Calm down, JT. Calm down. Oviedo is rated what? I'll have to take a look. Once we get to June 15th, we'll take a look at the roster and maybe send a contract out. Who knows? All right. Well, at least he got through that second inning. We're gonna have to score some runs though, and Brubaker's gonna have to calm down because we can't be doing that. I love how both, like, Triolo's not playing, like, great by any means, but, you know, he's holding his own a little bit. But Gorski's playing awesome. Him being hurt, like, the fact that we won so many games with Gorski out was pretty big. Because he's real good defensively, and he's been hitting pretty well. If Gorski can turn into, like, a really good player, that would be nice. Austin Hedges, base hit. Don't see that too often. He's hitting 164. It's just like real life. All right, come on, Reynolds. We need Brubaker to at least give us like 5 innings would be nice. Into the corner, Eduardo Escobar. Here we go. Strand him on second. Come on. Shit. 5-0. What are you throwing home for? You just letting him walk into second base. What are you doing, Swinski? Bad start. Oh, go ball. Go ball. Number 15 on the season for Carlos Slam Tana. That cuts the lead to 5-2. I feel like I gotta get a reliever up now. We're gonna warm up Will Crow. Brubaker's done. We gotta keep this game within reach. Okay, Sawinski single. Give him the jacket. Let's go. We need to figure out. I need to figure out a way on this stream when we hit a home run. Donardo, this will be your project. This will be your project. Whenever we hit a home run, I need to be able to show something on screen of, you know, the sword and the jacket, all that stuff. All right, it's your homework assignment. All right. That was a bad double play. It would have been nice to get another one there. All right, Gorski walk. Come on, Castro. Just going down looking. All right. Will Crow's going in. Brubaker, 4 innings, 5 runs, 8 hits. Not a great start. We need to keep this at a 3-run deficit, though. So we need a couple zeros here from Will Crow. If he can do that, that would be very well appreciated. Walking Darren Ruff is not a good way to do that. Alright, strikes out Lindor. There we go. Scoreless 5th. Let's get some more of these runs back. Don't give the 60-year-old man hard stuff to do. Yeah, everybody wished Donardo a happy 60th birthday. It was his 60th birthday yesterday. So, yeah, make sure you wish him a very happy birthday. Hopefully he can make it to 61. You know, he's getting up there in years, but sometimes he has dementia, kind of loses his mind, doesn't know where he's at, doesn't know what's going on, but overall, pretty good guy. All right, we need another 0 here from Crow. John Parado wished him. I missed it. You never showed me the tweet. I never saw the John Parado happy birthday tweet. You're gonna have to send it to me. DM that to me, Bucko Mike. All right, 2 scoreless from Will Crow. That's big. Let's get at least one more run here, though. We need to cut into this lead a bit. Look at that, G-Man Choi into the left field corner. That's gonna be a double, leadoff double. Let's go, Santana. Ooh, get down, get down. Santana single. Choi into third. We got runners on the corners for Jack Sawinski. Let's take a look at how many pitches is Crow at. 31. Let's go ahead and warm somebody up. We got lefty, lefty, righty starting off the 7th for the Mets. Let's get Harleen Garcia up and warming. You can't strike out with a runner on third, Jack. And then Triolo strikes out. Get down. Get down. Matt Gorski. Big time 2-out RBI single. 5-3. Let's go, Castro. Castro against the lefty. Let's do this. And he just dribbles it back. All right, well, at least we got 1 there. 2 would have been nice. Let's go ahead and put Garcia in here at the 7th. Garcia has a 2.60 ERA in 17 innings this year. We've got McNeil and Nimmo, so back-to-back lefties. He is going to have to face Alonso, though, with that 3-batter minimum. What's up, John Quill? Ooh. Jeff McNeil, double off the wall. That's not what we want. Get Nimmo here. There we go. All right, you're going to have to get Alonso out here. Get him. Get him. Two-run homer. That's not getting him out. It's not what we want. It's not what we want, you guys. I mean, so we're gonna lose this series most likely to the Mets. We need to get Garcia out of here soon. Oh, and he hits Mark Canha. All right, this is probably his last batter. All right. We're gonna need some hits. Austin Hedges leading off. It's not really the ideal start to the inning. Although he walks. Let's go. Walking Austin Hedges. Maybe not a great move. But then O'Neal Cruz grounds into a fielder's choice. Reynolds walks. We got a new pitcher, John Curtis. Quoted Parado tweet to, okay, thanks. Yeah, I'll have to look at it. I didn't see it. I haven't seen it, so I'll have to try to find it. All right, let's go, Choi. That looks like a double play. Nope, fielder's choice. Get down. Get down. Nope. All right, 7-3 after 7. We're going to put Dowry Moretta in. Gives up a single. Oh, wild pitch. Come on, get McNeil. There we go. Pop up. 2 down. Let's get out of this. Ah. All right. 8-3 heading to the bottom of the 8th. Not a great ball game. Let's just sort of get this one over with. That was easy. Oh, I forgot to warm somebody up. Moretta, you're just going again. Out of the park legend, Kent Emanuel. Although it might be time to move on from Kent Emanuel, you guys. He's got a 5.12 ERA now. He did really well in April. Hasn't done well since. And he just gives up a 2-run homer. Ten to 3. This is a bloodbath. Bloodbath. Alright, let's just get the game over with. Bottom of the 9th. Castro off the wall. There we go. Doesn't matter. Crow's actually not bad in this game. He's got his ERA's at least in the 3s. Reynolds off of the wall in a 7-run game in the 9th inning. The offense all of a sudden has decided to hit. That's 3 doubles. 3 doubles this inning. Castro, Reynolds, Choi, all with doubles. Santana strikes out, game's over. 10-5 loss. Just a rough outing from Brubaker, bullpen. Crow did a good job kind of keeping it at 5-2. But then the rest of the bullpen kind of did terrible. So, all right, so we're now 33-30, still 2.5 games back of the Cardinals, exactly where we started the sim. Still in a playoff spot with the wild card. We've got, it's June 12th, so we're gonna finish off this. We're gonna get this Cubs series, and then well, let's go ahead. You know what? Let's do this. We wanted to talk about a Reynolds extension, right? Let's just see where he's at with that. He wants 8 years, 189. What if we go like 7? He wants 7, 165. That just seems too high. Like, I don't know if I can do that. All right, let's just, because this is what he wants. He basically wants $23.7 million a year. Like, I can't do that. I can probably, I mean, what if we went, what was his actual deal? Do we remember? I'm kind of curious to see if he would accept it. Let me go in here. I'm going to pull up his deal. And we're going to offer him his actual extension. And we're going to see if he takes it. So let's say, all right, so that would make it this 10. That makes this 12. Then we're at 14. And then we're at 15. So that's a, and then we've got a 2031 option at 20 with a $2 million buyout. And did we do, can you do a signing bonus in this game? It doesn't look like it. So let's just go ahead and add 2 million here. Okay. Let's see if this works. Your salary offer is not going to get it done. I need to see something better than this so we can move ahead toward a deal. I am seeking something like this. And he's not in a good negotiating mood anymore. He's got a little frowny face. So that's not a great sign. Yeah, like he's just wanting too much money. Like I'm not giving him $165 million. Like I'm not giving him an average annual value of $24 million with 2 ARB years left. I just can't. I'm not going to do that. Oviedo, you guys asked about him. He's at a 43 right now, 45 potential. He's still in pre-ARB though, so like I don't think necessarily it makes sense. Yeah, he's pissed. Reynolds is pissed. He's gonna ask if I give him another offer like that. He's gonna ask for a. He's gonna ask for a trade. So this is what Oviedo wants. Like if we give him like a 7-year extension. Like that's actually not terrible, but again, like he's not, I don't think his ratings are good enough to justify it just yet in the game. His control is not good. So we're going to wait that out a little bit. All right. Andy's probably the guy that I want to extend the most out of anybody because like he's going to be good. Let's just take a peek at this. Like what does like a 12-year Andy extension look like? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Do we go ahead and offer Andy a 12-year, $112 million extension? Are we going to do this, you guys? We can probably even get him down a little bit. All right, we're gonna try this. We just offered him 12 years, 99.9 million, and he seems to like the offer. So, ooh, that gets me excited. All right, let's see what he says. Let's play this. Let's play this Cub series. Whew. I'm excited for that response. All right, so we're 33-30, 2 games back of the Cardinals now. The last place Cubs. Let's see what we can do here. Tyone versus Contreras. Game 1. Bucko win, 3-1. Must be a nice start from Roanzi. Brian Reynolds, 2 hits. Santana, 2 hits. Sawinski and Reynolds with homers. 5 innings, 1 run from Contreras. Bullpen shuts it down with 4 scoreless innings. That's what we like to see. All right. The 14th. Let's go ahead and finish today. Ooh, bad loss. 12-9. Look at that. We had a big lead, and we blew it in the 7th. So we had a 9-6 lead going into the bottom of the 7th. And it looks like Harleen Garcia blew it. Holderman gives up 3 runs. Garcia gives up 3 runs. Rough outing for the bullpen. Rich Hill only goes 3 innings, gives up 6 runs too. Cruz homers, Endy homers, Choi homers. It was a good game for the offense, but you can't give up 12 runs to the Cubs. All right, last game of the stream. It's June 15th. We're going to cut it off at the halfway point. We're 34-31. We need to win this game to take this Cubs series. And we win. And on top of that, we locked up Endy Rodriguez. Endy Rodriguez has signed his extension. You guys, what a deal. 12 years, $99.9 million extension. Endy Rodriguez is signed through the 2035 season. Look at these numbers. He maxes out at $11.5 million. Endy, locked up. He's locked up. That's what we like to see here. General Manager Jim Cherington just getting it done. He's getting it done. On top of that, the Pirates win 4-1. Mitch Keller picks up another win. G-Man Choi, big game, 3 runs batted in. Brian Reynolds with a triple. 8 innings from Keller, 1 run, 8 strikeouts. Bednar shuts it down. But yeah, huge Endy Rodriguez extension. He's starting to turn around. He's hitting better. You know, he's like through 2 months in the majors. The overall rating is going up and up. You know, if you look at like from a scouting standpoint, when I called him up, he was a 49 overall with a 58 potential. He's now a 51 overall with a 63 potential. His ratings just keep going up. That's awesome. Endy Rodriguez is going to be a Pirate through 2035. Good stuff. All right, let's do a quick minor league check before we end the stream, just to kind of see how our prospects are doing. Let's actually do a major league check. O'Neal Cruz batting average seems to be a little low. OPS right at around average. So he needs to kind of step it up a little bit. But 35-31, we're a game and a half out of first place. Still hold a wild card spot. I like where we're sitting at this point in the year, halfway through June. Brian Reynolds killing the ball. He's got his OPS up to 877. So he's going to be an all-star, I would imagine, for sure. G-Man Choi, on-base machine. He's got a 395 OBP right now. Santana, 15 homers. He's got an 802 OPS. Sawinski, basically a league average hitter, which we'll take. He's playing strictly against righties right now for the most part. We already hit on Endy. Andrew McCutchen, 779 OPS, so he's 16% above league average. We also locked him up to an extension this sim as well, so McCutchen will be a Pirate next year. Jared Triolo, since taking over for Hayes at third, he has not been playing well. So he's hitting 218 with a 288 OBP. Not a great start to his everydayness there. Castro's been having a good month. He's got his OPS up to 754. I do want to look at Gorski since we brought him back off the DL. He's still crushing the ball. 133 OPS plus, 854 OPS. Defensively, he's excellent. So really good stuff from Matt Gorski. Pitching wise, Mitch Keller took a huge step. He just a really nice May and start to June for Mitch Keller, which they need. Brubaker, Rowanzi, Rich Hill all kind of struggled during this simulation. Johan Oviedo still pitching really well. We already talked about Bednar, 19 saves. He's on a roll too. He hasn't given up a run in a while. All right, let's check out the minors. Just go here. Jesus Meza. Oh, Complex League started. So, it was this is DSL. DSL started. He hasn't really done much yet, but he was a international signing this April, and 16-year-old catcher. So he's still really far off, but doing well. But the Complex League has started, so Axial Plaz is getting some game action. I know this is Bucko Mike's dude. He's got a 159 OPS through the first week. Bubba Chandler, we did shift him strictly to a pitcher only. Still kind of struggling for Bradenton. I'd like to bump him up to Greensboro soon, but I need him to perform a little bit better before we do that. Malcolm Nunez is not hitting well in AAA. Termar Johnson is playing well. He's playing well in Bradenton. He's close to a Greensboro promotion. He's got an 878 OPS in Bradenton. So maybe another 2-3 weeks down in Bradenton, but I'd like to get him up to Greensboro pretty soon. Piguero is out with hamstring tendonitis. Can't hit, really. He's still kind of having the same issues, not hitting that well. Sung Hun Yu, first couple starts of the year. Doing all right. Sal Frelick, who we did just trade for. We traded for him. We traded Dwayne Underwood Jr. for Sal Frelick. Hitting well since being acquired. 862 OPS in Indianapolis. He's probably that next guy where if we're looking for somebody to call up and take a spot, it's probably Sal Frelick. And I think Frelick just plays outfield, if I'm correct. Let me just go back into here. Yeah, so I really need a third baseman, though, because if Hayes is going to be out a few more weeks and Triolo's not going to be able to hit, we're going to need something there. Polanco in Bradenton, basically a league average hitter. Nick Gonzalez is crushing the ball. Ooh. Is Nick Gonzalez my third baseman? Yeah, I got Sal Frelick for Dwayne Underwood Jr. Yeah, that's how I roll. That's how I roll here. Nick Gonzalez is crushing the ball in AAA. It may be time to try Nick Gonzalez at third base. Or maybe I move Castro to third and Nick Gonzalez to second. We'll see. But let's keep an eye on that for the next... and you know what? We may just try to do that now. Because Triolo is not it right now. Triolo can't hit. We're going to make the move. Triolo is being... Or do we send Bay down? Bay's not really getting a ton of playing time. I like Bay's speed, though. But he's also not as fast in this game as he is in real life. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to send Bay down. And Nick Gonzalez is being called up. All right. He deserves it. Dude was mashing in AAA. He's hitting 333. He's got a 1,098 OPS. With Hayes out, let's give him a shot. Let's give him a shot, see what he does. Let's go back to our prospects here. Tony Blanco Jr. He is in the complex league, crushing the ball. That's what you want to see. 18 years old, first year in the States, so that's nice. Nolasco's playing well for Greensboro. Sung Chae Chang, not playing well. Lopez is out for the year. Gonzalez, doing fine. Who else is interesting? Henry Davis. Henry Davis is hitting the ball pretty good in AAA. But there's not really a ton of room for him right now anywhere. But he's hitting pretty well. That's good to see. Anybody else I really want to keep an eye on? Kanan Smith and Jigba, not doing much. All right. Well, let's set this lineup with... All right, so against righties, we're just going to go with Gonzalez. But we're going to go Castro. Let's see, Castro, is he better? Gonzalez is better at third than Castro. So we're going to stick Gonzalez at third. Put him in the 9 hole just so he gets a little acclimated. And we're going to take Gonzalez, put him in here. Shift him down a bit. I said get him a little acclimated. Let's get Triolo in there as the backup. Okay. All right. I like that. Let's so when we get back here next week when we have our stream, Nick Gonzalez will officially be making his major league debut. We've signed Endy Rodriguez to an extension, big extension. So that's kind of the highlight of this simulation. I feel like Endy Rodriguez, 12-year, pretty much $100 million extension for Endy Rodriguez, and yeah. Andrew McCutchen, also 1-year extension, so he's back next year as well. So that'll be it for today. We'll be back here next week, but yeah, it's June 16th. Pittsburgh Pirates are 35-31. They're a game and a half out of first place behind St. Louis, holding on to a wild card spot currently. Things are going well for the Buccos. That's basically we were basically 500 this simulation. I think we came into it at 29-25. So like right. Yeah. So we finished 6-6 this simulation. So we're holding strong, still in second place. And like I said, I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for all the comments. Pirates first pitch here in about 20 minutes. We'll be back after the game with another post-game show. And until then, let's go Bucks, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. See ya.